Prince George's County zebra owner was in court today. Jerry Lee Holly was charged with animal abuse and neglect after 3 of those zebras escaped back in 2021.
After only a few hours of arguments, the jury ruled Holly not guilty. Fox 5's David Kaplan is live outside the courthouse in Hyattsville tonight. So, David, what was the central question today?
Yeah, Kenneth, this question was not about abuse. No, the prosecution's witnesses argued that these zebras that were in the enclosure were well cared for. The question was whether or not this was neglect. Did the 3 zebras getting out amount to a criminal act of neglect on the part of Jerry Lee Holly, the owner of the zebras? The judge said no. In short, Maryland laws about animal neglect are a bit ambiguous. If there's no signs of abuse, which were not in this case. The prosecutor's witnesses, again, even testified to that. And yes, escaped zebras get more attention than, say, an escaped dog, but Maryland's law does not require currently added caution or stricter rules for exotic animals. Prosecutor Ed Layton says he disagrees with the verdict, but respects it, says the law should change.
To make it clear that if you are going to have exotic animals, if you're going to bring into our county animals that otherwise would belong in the Sahara or in the Serengeti, well, then you have a special responsibility. And we expect you to follow through on that responsibility.
So we learned today that the zebras actually got out because of a tree that fell on a fence that Holly asked his staff to fix right away. That came out in court, but the zebras escaped before the fix was made. Defense attorney Stephen Binnick says those circumstances, combined with the overall good condition of the remaining zebras, he thinks led to this courtroom win.
This was an unfortunate event that was not due to him being in any way criminal or even negligent. The zebras escaped because of an act of God when the tree fell on the fence. You heard overwhelming testimony about everything that he and his employees did to get those zebras back.
David, we heard from both sides there, from both sides' attorneys. What about Jerry Lee Holly?
Well, he walked out with his attorney, Kenneth, but he did not answer any of our questions today. That said, we did ask his attorney if there were still exotic animals belonging to Holly in Prince George's County. It was an emphatic no, that Holly is out of the exotic animal business. I can tell you, though, that they did confirm, his defense attorney, that there is an ongoing inquiry being done by the U.S. Department of Agriculture into Holly. He would not reveal too many more specifics beyond the presence of an investigation. So certainly, yes, this part of the case appears to be done, but we'll stay ahead of any developments with the big picture. Kenneth.
All right. Thank you, David.